Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So now I'm going to be showing you something that those that didn't grow up with Sonic the Comic probably won't be too familiar with, and that is this. This is a Sonic the Comic watch. Yes, that's right, this is a watch that you could only get available through Fleetway's Sonic the Comic. Now I'm going to explain to you exactly how you was able to get one of these watches during Sonic the Comic's entire publication, which was 1993 to 2001. During its 223 issues, it wasn't all of their 223 issues, but they usually featured fan art sent in by the fans that would be featured in their middle page of their issues. Now I have Sonic the Comic issue 149 here as an example. But before I show you the example inside there, I am pretty certain there was two variations to this watch, but they both of them do look pretty similar. I'll give you a little quick look first. It is a LCD digital watch. For those that are wondering what the HWA stands for here, that means Hedgehog with Attitude. It says it on the side there. Which, if you're familiar with Fleetway Sonic the Comic, you do know that Sonic has a little bit of an attitude, and it does also say it there on the strap, which is pretty cool. Top bit here, just says children's LCD watch, not suitable for anyone under the age of 5. And on the back, you've got descriptions and a guarantee. Now this is how you can see that this wasn't available in any shops, because there's no barcode on this at all, or any price for that matter. So yeah, Sonic the Comic got a lot of fan art featured in it throughout the years, and as I've already said, it was featured in the middle page. I'm going to show you. Now the issue I have here to show you is actually the other variant watch. It's not the green one I've got in front of you, but they do look pretty similar. So basically, yeah, fan art that would be sent in from the fans would be featured. It would usually be a central theme at the time. As you can see, these are all sort of love-related pictures, because this issue was released 10th to the 23rd of February, so it would have been around sort of the time of Valentine's Day, which is why they are love central themed. And I'm hoping it's going to zoom in and focus on this. So as it says there, any fan art that was printed in Sonic the Comic will receive the official Sonic the Hedgehog digital watch. And there is the variation. As you can see, it looks pretty similar to one I've got. It's got the same Sonic design. I can get it on there. As you can see there, that side there. It's just it's got Sonic on the top as well. But instead of Hedgehog with Attitude, this one says Totally Cool. And another little fun fact is, it does advertise this other Sonic watch here, which at the time it said limited stock only, which you could send off and pay for. The price for it was $9.99, and I really wanted one of these watches back in the day, but my parents would never buy one for me for whatever reason. I guess £10 back in the mid-90s was a lot more money than what it's worth now. But however, I can show you, I was given as a Christmas present a couple of years ago from one of my very good friends called Double D, who I've featured his YouTube channel on my videos a few times. He gave me this as a Christmas present, which is the actual watch itself. Now unfortunately this one does look like it has been displayed in the sunlight a little bit, because it has gone a little bit yellow. This is actually supposed to all be pure white, but this is still a really fantastic piece to own in my collection, and I'm very happy to own this. The fact that this has never been opened at all, it just looks so 90s Sonic, which I really do love. So yeah, it's pretty rare to see these pop up online nowadays, or at least in a brand new condition. This one has never been opened, so I have no idea whether the battery still works inside there or not. I don't plan on opening this, because this just looks really cool to have on display like this. But it's a pretty interesting Sonic the Comic, essentially, piece of memorabilia that you could get from the comic. If you've ever had any of your art printed in Sonic the Comic, then please do let me know. It'd be always interesting to find out. Also, Sonic the Comic did feature fan letters that would be sent into the issue, and they would be printed on the back page. Now, unfortunately, Sonic the Comic did discontinue this for a short while due to cutbacks. It was around this time, this is issue 149, and the last page of this issue is one of the reprint stories. However, I have an older issue here, which is issue 51, and I will show you on the back. This is speed lines, so people would send in questions and they would be answered by Sonic the Comic's mascot, Megadroid. And if your fan letter was printed, you would receive a prize. Now, these prizes weren't essentially Sonic the Comic themed exclusives. As you can see, the prize here was a Tomy water game, which was by no means an exclusive item. You could buy these at the time in shops such as Woolworths and supermarkets, and they changed the prize every so often. You had like, I think there was dog tags, and there was a disposable camera at one point. The disposable camera has actually become quite rare to find just as a piece of Sonic memorabilia itself, because the fact that it was a disposable camera, most people just used them and chucked them away. The later Sonic the Comic issues that featured speed lines were not answered by Megadroid, and they were actually answered by Sonic the Hedgehog himself, or you're led to believe it was Sonic the Hedgehog himself. So yeah, so that's pretty interesting for those that aren't familiar with that. So you see, these are the watches again. I'm pretty certain that Archie does something similar with their Sonic the Hedgehog comics. I believe it's on the last page of their issues. They feature some fan art. At least that was the last time that I looked, which was quite a few years ago now. But I don't think you received a prize though for having your art featured. I could be wrong, please correct me if I do, because I'm not familiar with the Archie Sonic the Hedgehog comic. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys, and stay tuned for the next video.